Is that 24? So I'm eyeballing this. Just give you. I say eyeballing it. You can't even fucking see, can you? I like learning new stuff. So, so according to my new calculations, the bridge goes here. So this is what I did here, which looks right. Yeah, I don't like that actually. Yeah, I'm going to change this. Right, so if we are going to assume that is the end of the template, and that's the end of the template, in an ideal world, in an ideal world, also, I'd just like to point out, if you are thinking about making your own instruments, don't do what I'm doing. I am overcomplicating this because I want this to have a particular style. So do not copy me in the slightest, is what I'm trying to say. Right, so I kind of wanted a 6mm gap. And that is where, that's where I want my 24 thread. I want you to be something like that in an ideal world. Which means something like that. Fuck you. Thing is, right, the reason why I'm doing this my way / awkward way is because what I want you can't buy in the shops, and even if you could, you are paying a lot more than you're paying a lot more than I am to learn how to do it. Besides, isn't this more fun? Isn't this more fun? Bridge. So 169 plus 6 is 175. That was so much fun. Okay, 175. Okay, so it's a proper ruler. I wish I had a proper rubber. I do have a rubber. Sorry, an eraser for all you Yanks. Have a hobby, they said. It'd be fun, they said. No, it's only because I am overcomplicating this. There is so much... like, if I had not overcomplicated this, this probably would have been done by now. But I wanted this done in a particular fashion. In a particular way. I am very well aware I have no one to blame but myself. Bridge! That is our new bridge slot. And there's a line up with what I've done. No! Why did that not line up? It's 175. You know the expression, measure twice, cut once? Because I was well off there. Why am I off again? Oh, I know why. This is 175 from 24th fret. Oh, that's interesting. How did I measure that wrong? It's 166 mil from there to there. I'll get it right eventually, guys. Measure 30. Well, that exercise is really good, right? Because I was trying to explain, but obviously it's really hard to do via typing, that in your hand you have tendons. And in your hand, those two tendons are linked up, and those two tendons are linked up. So you'll find all the time that if you move your first finger, like your second finger normally goes with it, or like if you have that kind of jazz, involuntary. So the whole idea is just not necessarily to be a good player or like help with make you. If this is not like, hey, this will make me a great player. It's just a help for independence to get. So it's trying to trick your body that these aren't linked as much as they are. So it's all a case of that jazz. I mean, it's easy for me to do with this hand because this is obviously my playing hand. Another good one as well, Mel's, is which I actually taught to my friend because when he plays quite aggressive bass, and so he normally gets quite a lot of pains along the thumb there. It's a nice good one. This is my strong hand. Yes, you know, flip. Another good exercise. Just that. But then you can sort of mix it and go 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. Because you'll kind of feel the stretch there, but it's a nice gentle warm-up. And yeah, understanding you can do with 2 hands as well. Right. What did I say? 160. God, I'm blabbering today. Ah, that's loud. From the 24th fret, because this is a custom scale length. That is 100 and... Oh God, it's not... 165 and a half. We get the precise boy out for this now. Fuck it. From the 24th fret. Did you say 165, 166? $166.5. Okay. I can count. This is fine. So the bridge is approximately by here now. That's okay, Mills. I mean, it's one of those things that practice makes perfect. I would even just sit down, watch some TV or what you normally do, and just do boring ass finger exercises. But when you... oh, I have a neck. I could demonstrate this. Here's a broken neck I made earlier. So if you're just doing like even just like 1, 2, 3, 4 all the time, just that. Just try and do it, but minimal movement, so your fingers aren't going like that. Just nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that's a good spider technique. You just do chromatic scales, 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep going up the strings. But yeah, but for now, I'll just concentrate and just nice small movements, not too fast, just like that. Just keeping it the minimal movement, so you're not doing big movements like this. Just nice and close to the strings, and nice so they ring out and play while you're doing it. Because you watch any guitarist, and you'll never see a guitarist do this kind of jazz, and if they do, that is really bad technique. Just nice, small, controlled movements is what you need. I'm going to watch you build a guitar and do them. I'm actually... I think I've said this once or twice before, but in terms of music, I'm really self-conscious. Like, I have one of those things where it's a mixture of imposter syndrome and nothing I make is good enough. That's why I kind of start challenging myself to do the sub emotes, where sub sort of songs, where if someone subs, I'll write them like a 30-second song, and that's going to be their thing every time they subscribe. But even that, because I'm just trying to get myself out of sort of out of my own head, essentially, that everything I do is how do I say this delicately? I don't believe in myself, is the long and short of it. And it's tried to, and I have a master's degree in music. I know I can do the stuff, but putting it out there, I don't think I'm that good. Lots of people say I'm good, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think so. Hey Zeb. How you doing, you beautiful so-and-so? Right, is this going to be the new bridge placement? This looks way too far. Because we did a 6mm gap there. Did we do a 6mm gap there? We did. Right, for the 12th time today, will this line up? Yes, thank you. Casually dropping. I mean, I think I've mentioned it a few times. It's only a music production, though. Doing good, dealt with work stuff, with shopping. Nice. See, Milt gets it. Milt gets it. Yeah. I used to compose music for a living. Well, I say a living. Basically, I would make 30-second beds, sort of adverts for radios, and I just collect the royalties every quarter. But yeah, it's difficult getting out of your own head, and I would like to. I want to make more music. I am approaching 40 and still have done not much with my musical career, so I'd like to do more. I would like to at least put out an album before I hit 40. Okay. So, that is that. Do I have my... Oh, I left... Did I leave my templates in the house? I left my templates in the house. What a silly dilly. Okay, do it, Milt. I'd love to see it. Okay, now we're on to the really hard bit. Right, so we have concluded that our wood is starting there for the fret. But we need to angle this now. you're going to be sticking off there. But I need you more like that. Hey Milt, silly question. If I was to make an album, how much would you charge for album art? No, it's going to use the whole length, isn't it? My vernier is dead, so I'll have to measure this by eye. My eyes are bad. 7mm. Okay. I just realised one very important thing which I don't have, and that's a protractor. No. Well, if you think of a price, you let me know. And do you know what the annoying thing is? I was going to sort of mark this out today, but I just realised this is another thing that the that a table saw is going to be super useful for. And also, I completely forgot the angle I'm cutting this at. This really is a very unproductive stream, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I was. Thing is, Zeb, I'm one of these people that this keeps me up at night because I want to do it and I want to get it done. The fact that it's not getting done and I'm not doing it, I am having restful night's sleep. Because when I don't make guitars, I dream about the next guitar I'm going to make. And all the cool things I can add to it and make it really complicated, la 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 la. Okay, we're going to do some Googling. Thank you. Okay, so this is based on a Gibson 355 neck angle. Do it, Zeb. Like, even if you don't play that much, fucking do it. It's the most affirming thing I can think of. Even if it's just like a kit guitar and do up. Like, I mean, that's how I got started, and that's how and that's how I'll never have money for drugs, because all I do is buy tools. Aha, okay. So they've done this at a 94-degree angle, which is 4 degrees, right? So I'm doing it slightly different, because they do it from like a weird fret. Oh, but I might take into account the thickness of the wood I'm putting on top. That's going to be on top of there, right? So that's where I want that to be. So that's... Is this 6 mil again? Yeah, 6 mil. Do I not have a small 6 mil piece of wood? I guess I don't. What's that? 10 mil. Ugh. Sorry chat, I've been ignoring you. Not on purpose. 94, yeah, so they've calculated it from this angle, which would make it 94, but I'm doing it from this angle, so it is at 90 degrees and then tipping 4. So it does need to be at least 6 mil up in the air at that point. Now the figure is, how the fuck do I figure out 4 degrees without a protractor? Yes. Huh, okay,